LA Mayor Eric Garcetti joined Democratic presidential candidate Michael Bloomberg in downtown LA today. The former New York mayor made a campaign stop at Philippe's, the original. Welcome back to KCAL 9 News at 9 and streaming on CBSN Los Angeles. I'm Juan Fernandez.
And I'm Sharon Tay. Bloomberg has been campaigning in Southern California since Sunday. KCAL 9 political reporter Randy Page is live in the newsroom with a one-on-one interview. Randy.
It was a no-holds-barred interview. The mayor said he would answer just about any question we wanted to ask him on any topic, including his thoughts on the Middle East and whether his own personal financial dealings with other countries, like China, could get in the way with the other job he wants, leader of the free world.
Mike Bloomberg became the guy who did good. After building a...
If you think you're just beginning to get to know former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg every time you turn on your TV set,
a three-term mayor who helped bring it back from the ashes.
Prepare to see him in person.
The next president of the United States, Mayor Bloomberg.
Bloomberg is making his first campaign swing through Southern California. Today in downtown Los Angeles, he opened a campaign office.
You have led the way on climate change, on fighting gun violence, and on criminal justice. And you have, as importantly, opened immigrants with open arms. Because unlike our president, you understand immigration doesn't threaten America, immigration strengthens America.
Voters in California who felt left out of presidential politics in previous elections are finding a new sense of importance now that California is joining the other Super Tuesday states in this year's March 3rd primary. California holds the biggest prize on Super Tuesday with 55 electoral votes. That's nearly double the number of electors in Mayor Bloomberg's home state of New York. Today, he took the opportunity to offer another losing statistic.
You have two great basketball teams. New York doesn't even have one.
And while health care, jobs, and the economy have taken center stage in this presidential primary election, Mayor Bloomberg today is facing questions about foreign policy and national security, as hundreds of thousands of angry protesters chanting "Death to America" take to the streets in Tehran. And Iran's supreme leader promises revenge after President Trump gave the order to kill arguably the second most powerful leader in Iran, General Qasem Soleimani.
The country is not like making a real estate deal. It is life and death for potentially enormous number of people if you were to start a real war. Hopefully that does not happen, but I'm uncomfortable that I've watched him make decisions and he does it without any reach out, without any understanding of the implications around the world, and it's very dangerous.
What do you say to people who would be concerned about your foreign policy experience, looking at the severity and the consequences of what can happen? What would you say to them?
Well, I just was mayor for 12 years of the most diverse city in the United States. It's the city that has the most embassies of any city in the world. Our population is, there's no group that I haven't interfaced with. My company does business all around the world with the exception of a handful of rogue countries. And I firsthand know the leaders of almost all of these states.
Do you have financial entanglements in China, other countries that could impact you?
Oh, if I got elected that day, I would put the company into a blind trust, but I would be out clean. And as you know, I don't take any money from anybody to help run my campaign, so I'm not beholden to anybody.
Mayor Bloomberg told me he will be spending a lot of time in California over the next couple of months, and not just LA and San Francisco either, but many of the other cities in between. Keep an eye out for him.
Okay, good to know. Thanks, Randy.